Hello everyone, hi, welcome back. Today I'm just going to completely talk about everything regarding armors and every single stuff. So I think you guys will be helped from it, and thanks for watching my other videos. So let's start this video. I'm not going to make this thing long, I guess. So there are basically two stages of armors in this Hypixel. One is early, so I'm going to type it early game, and then there is mid game, and there is another which is late game. Okay, so every single stages have their own armors, and whenever you're playing catacombs or something like that, you'll have to swap your armors based on your stages. So the thing is that which armor to use when. Okay, so it is really a big question. So for early games, you have only one armor set, which is a dragon armor. Okay, so it is actually based on early game setup. So for berserkers who use swords and stuff like close range combats, for them in early game, which is best is that unprotected dragon armor, unprotected. Okay, let me search it. So sorry, I almost forgot. It is called Unstable Dragon for Armor. Okay, I'm sorry, it's my mistake. So Unstable Dragon Armor is really great for berserkers who really play at early game and sword style. So for mages, at terms of if you are a mage, then you can use a Wise Dragon Armor. Necrotic Wise is really great. And in terms of tank, if you are using a tank build in dungeon, so you need a lot of health, right? So if you are playing a tank, then you need Holy Dragon armor. It is for tank, okay? So it is said for tank, and for mages, if you are a mage, then you can use this Wise Dragon armor. So this was pretty much for the early game setup, and you can craft this armor, to be honest. So how to craft this armor, often a lot of guys ask me. So how to craft this is that you can go into this versus section and go to dragon format, the fragment. In this fragment section, you can see there are a lot of fragments, okay? So you can't use them all, and it will let you to craft that armor. Don't go for super dragon fragment, okay? It may be a little bit of costly, but the armor is not that much of a good. You can't use unstable dragon armor if you are using a soul style build. Uh, Unstable dragon armor is better for if you are fighting close range combats in dungeon. So now what you have to do is that for mid game, okay? So for mid game, you only have two options or three options. If you're playing a berserker, then you can use a shadow assassin. Okay, so you can shadow assassin, but remember something. You must not use this chest plate. Shadow Assassin chestplate is really bad. Okay, so all you need is for chestplate, and if you are a berserker, you need a perfect tire. Okay, so perfect tire 12 chestplate. This chestplate and Shadow Assassin armor, it is really great. Trust me. But the thing is that you cannot craft it. User have to play floor 5 and get this armor from your loot from floor 5. And also in terms of if I call if a mage in mid game, you have to still use your wise armor because there's not much option for being a mage in game and mid game. But in terms of tank, if you have played floor 6, then you can get another armor set if you are a tank. So if you are a tank, then you can use Necromancer Lore armor, Okay, so Necromancer armor is really great for if you are actually playing in mid game and a tank, then it's really great. So now we're going to talk about everything in the late game. Okay, so now we're going to talk about everything in the late game. So in late game, you only have three options. One is if you are a berserker and you are using a sword, then you need Necron's armor. So Necron armor is the only option for if you are a berserker and close range fighter. So you can only get this armor from either auction house, you have to buy it from there, or you have to fight floor 7 and get it from the loot. Okay, so another thing is that if you are uh, playing as mage, okay, if you are a mage player, then you have to get storm armor. Okay, so storm armor is really great if you are playing in the late game as a mage. And in terms of tanking, if you are a tank, then you can only have one option, and that is, if I recall, let me show you the armor in my base. I have actually collected every single armors from the late game, so I can show you guys. So this is the tank armor that you can use in the late game. You see gold ore. Okay, this is very good. But you need a reaper mask if you are a tank in the late game. You need a reaper mask. So now I'm just going to talk about your enchantments with your armor. Okay, these all are actually the late game armor. Like gold ore, it is a tank. It is a mage armor. A storm armor is a mage armor for late game, and gold ore. This armor is for late game tanking. Tank is really good in late game, and this armor is a Necron armor, and you can play Berserk or close range archer with this armor. So now I'm just going to completely talk about. Let me talk with this guy. Come in my base. So now what you actually need is that you will actually need some tips about your enchantment in your armors, okay? So for if you are a mage, okay, if you are playing mage, I'm sorry, that was another armor. If you are playing a mage in early game or in mid game or in game, so anytime for a mage you need wisdom, okay? So wisdom will, you see there is wisdom 5, and wisdom 5 is really good for mage. It will give you a lot more mana or uh, magic power that will actually let you to get more mana, and you can be good in mage. And in terms of tanking, you need wisdom and last stand. Okay, you will have to have one last stand in your armor, whatever the piece is, and take wisdom for other pieces. And if you are playing berserk, okay, so then you need if I call last stand one piece and wisdom in another piece. Okay, so that's pretty much all for early game, mid game, and end game armors. And I think you guys will just understand what I try to talk about. Okay, so if for early game, go for dragon armor. And if for mid game, go for shadow assassin. I'm sorry, if for mid game, you go for shadow assassin. But take the perfect tier 12 chest plate. Okay, so perfect tier 12 chest plate is really great. And terms of in-game, use Necron armor or Storm armor, or you can use Golden armor, and just follow the steps. And I think I have two early game armors still in my base. These two armors are early game armor. Oh god, I made a mistake. So let me show you guys again. So this is actually early game armor. I bought it a long time ago. So this wise armor is really great if you are playing mage in your early game, and if you are playing. Okay, I have two wise armor set, I guess. I don't know. I have two wise armor set. Narcotic wise. So anyway, so it was a made setup, okay? I'm sorry, I have two set of was armor, I guess. So thanks guys, thanks for watching. That's all for armor. If you are having trouble to understand, then you can comment my ways and ask me. I'm always there for you. So thanks guys, thanks for watching. So hope we can meet in our next videos. Thanks guys, have a good day.